We're using Alola-Muk today as sort of the pivotal Pokemon, which is kind of odd because I've used Alola-Muk several times, and there have been several episodes where Alola-Muk has been pretty much amazing. This one, not so much. I don't know why exactly I didn't really go back and use it. I think it was like the Sudowoodo one or the Alola-Marowak one. There was one of those where Alola-Muk went ahead and like saved the entire battle, and that was supposed to be for this moment, but instead I have this kind of subpar battle. So yeah, we have Alola-Muk here. Has pretty much the same stuff that I always use. Shadow Sneak, Poison Jab, Stone Edge, and Knockoff. I gave the Black Sludge. I believe I made it physically bulky this time around, or maybe not. Maybe it was especially defensive, or maybe I did somewhere in between. I don't exactly remember. And I figured to sort of help it out, I throw in some rather strong Pokemon. For example, I have here the Gyarados and the Tapu Lele. I figured they would help it out. And I also have the Mega Mawile. I also have a Donphan here to sort of tank out physical hits. It also can throw out rocks and spin out rocks, which would be really annoying, especially for the Pelipper and the Gyarados that I have. The Pelipper, I just have it for rain, which I was hoping, I guess, would assist the Mawile. I don't entirely know why, but it assists the Mawile in that fire won't really hurt it, even though it has Fire Fang, so that's kind of counterintuitive. But it also helps out the Gyarados in that it boosts up its attacks a little bit. My opponent here is a rather interesting team. He has I guess more or less pretty much an OU team, aside from the Doug Trio and the, what's this thing called? Xurkitree. He has the Gastrodon, which is a pain in the ass in this battle, the Guja, the Victory Bell, which is a really interesting one, normal Doug Trio, the normal Muk, and the Xurkitree. However you want to say that. So I go ahead and I start out with the Donphan. He starts out with the Gastrodon. I go ahead and switch, go into Big Petey here, expecting some sort of water attack. I do get hit with Scald, and unfortunately I get burned, which is not the worst, but not exactly great either. So I hit this thing with a water pump, forgetting that I'm a jackass, and this thing has Storm Drain. So I boosted that thing up for no particular reason, and I also brought out Rain for it. So I'm pretty much getting wrecked. So I go here into Tata, and then get hit with a pretty strong Scald that again burns me. Not the greatest match so far. He switches out, goes into Gudra. I hit that thing with an Energy Ball, which activates a Sap Sipper. I'm actually I believe a Salt Vested or something of the sort variant. So I'm not locked in. So I was able to hit this thing with a Moonblast, but I wasn't able to kill it. So I figured, fuck it, I'm burnt, I'm dying, I might as well go for another one. And he finishes me off with an Earthquake after that. Then I go here into Jennifer. Go ahead and go use Dragon Dance. Hits me with a Dragon Pulse, which doesn't do too much damage. The rain is gone, but I managed to go ahead and use an Ice Fang to get rid of the Gudra here, and get the Moxie to get a pretty strong boost. My opponent goes here into Xurkitree. I don't know why, because I'm obviously faster after the Dragon Dance. So down that goes, and I managed to get a double boost. So I turned the match around a little bit. Unfortunately, I'm an idiot again, and I forgot about fucking Storm Drain. So I get hit with a Clear Smog, and away go my stats, and I'm pretty much fucked. So this guy goes ahead and finishes me off with another powered up Scald. So this Gastrodon has thwarted me like hell. So I go out here into Alola-Muk, manage to knock off its item, but then also poison it. Hits me with the Scald, doesn't burn me this time, shockingly enough. After that I go for the Poison Jab, which doesn't really do much, and then it recovers to get a shit ton of its HP back. Which isn't really working out for me much here. I hit the thing with a knockoff, which does a little bit more damage because it's not resisted, but once again, the recovery doesn't really help me out too much, so I'm not really doing much here. So after that, he used a Scald again, which thankfully doesn't burn me yet. I'm thinking maybe I can whittle this thing down, maybe I can get a crit with Stone Edge. Nope, not the case. Doesn't really do much damage. Then he does actually burn it. And at this point, I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? But I go for a knockoff, almost kill this thing, but unfortunately has the recovery once again, which is not so good for me. I hit the thing with a knockoff. Forgot I might as well get off a little bit of damage here, but he just keeps recovering. Poison thankfully helps me put off a little bit more damage, otherwise I probably would have been in a really bad spot. The poison's really the only reason that he's forced to sort of recover so much. After that, he hits me with a Scald, which almost takes me down completely, but thankfully I have my Black Sludge, and it heals me a little bit more than it burns me. I'm just using knockoff because it's really the move that does the most damage at this point. while he's just taking poison damage, and I'm just trying to whittle him down as much as possible. But then eventually he just finishes me off with the Scold. After that, I go here to Pelipper here, who brings out the Rain, and I'm thinking, well, I can't really do anything, so I go for the Hurricane. Thankfully, I confuse it, but it doesn't matter, because he hits me with the Scold, and he finishes me off. So I'm like, well, eat my ass, you stupid asshole. So finally, I go to Mawile here, lower this thing's attack, I Mega Evolve, and I hit that thing with a Play Rough, and I finally kill the fucking thing. After that, he goes in here into the Muck. I get out of there, go here into my Donphan, gets hit with a Light Ball, and then I'm paralyzed. Then he hits me with Memento, kills himself, lowers all my stats. I throw all my rocks at least. Goes into the Doug Trio, brings out the Sunny Day, which really confused me after I hit that thing with an Earthquake, and then hits me with Memento once again. And then after that, he goes into the Victory Roll, which now is boosted up from the Chloroform and is, you know, way faster than I am. Goes for the Solar Beam, probably finishes me off. Goes for the Growth and boosts his attacks extremely high. And after that, with the Weather Ball, I'm done. I thought I was, you know, gonna bring it back with the Mawile at least, and you know, especially after those Mementos. But no, that actually did the trick. That was really weird. I saved this battle mainly just because of that shenanigan. Not even so much for Alola-Muk, unfortunately, but whatever. Stay fresh.